Yo, I'm Thread, and today we're taking a look at Smalland speedrunning. Usually I speedrun Valheim, but yeah, just taking a peek here, and we are speedrunning to Ironwing Breastplate. It's a late game armor item. Gonna try to do it in a half hour here. This is future Thread speaking. Longtime viewers will know that means I'm commentating after the fact here. Future Thread also once commentated a run where I beat the first 5 Valheim bosses in less than 2 hours. If you'd like to see that, go ahead and click the card in the corner now. Or there is also a link in the description. The run opens up borrowing heavily from one of Firespark81's recent videos, where he shows us how to rush an endgame spear. We're going to do that and then use it to help us get the wings. We're picking up little bits of resources here and there, fiber, wood, and resin. All are necessary for the run, but at this stage, the fiber is most important, big time. We need to pick up like 100% of fiber in this opening area in order to purchase armor from a dude that we will meet in just a minute. The armor will aid with our survivability, and it actually buffs our move speed. So that's cool. So here he is. Before we talk to him, we dip around back here and get all this stuff. Passed on some wood there, not the biggest of deals. We do have to run down this hill a little bit and pick these 4. Now we can talk to him. And we're going to get the top armor item and the bottom 2. Each one grants us 1 protection as opposed to the 0 of what we were wearing. We stack our hotbar also while we're in there. And 2 of those buff our movement speed, so that's cool. Continue picking up fiber, resin, wood. It's less imperative at this point that we get all of it. Right here, we're going to deviate from Firespark a little bit, and in addition to crafting a builder's hammer, we craft a wooden hatchet. As we move toward the target area, so to speak, the Greylands, which is kind of a mid to late game area, we're going to employ the hatchet to hit some plants that drop seeds. Seeds being a main ingredient in the refined wood that we will need to craft tools and crafting stations to unlock recipes. Water equals death in this game. So that was a little sketch there. If your head is submerged for just, another second longer than it was there, you're done for. These ants always get aggroed, but it's like they have a hard line they don't cross right here. We've got the procession of the bees coming down the hill. Hits don't matter that much, as long as they don't distract from the mission of getting the seeds and fiber from the plants there. This game does not punish farming 2 items at a time. It doesn't reduce your damage or anything. So anytime we can hit 2 plants at a time, that's great. Now this crazy ant here drops an item that we need for a recipe. You can think of it like a hard antler from Valheim. We turn his mandibles into a pickaxe, which allows us to harvest rocks and stones. The little bees there drop fur that we need as well. Really dedicated to the seed mission there to do it right with those bees there. The mandible drop is not 100%, so we did get it there. Nice RNG. We have a couple other opportunities to get it if we don't get it with that first ant. Running this game can be thought of as SSG from Valheim's set seed. The map is the same every time, so... And that extends to resource placement and basically like where mobs are as well. This grasshopper is always right there, etc. There's a slide mechanic. We employ the slide mechanic. I'm not sure how good it is. It seems like fast movement without a stamina cost. We need this screw. The screw is very important for the run. And I've done this run several times. I'd like to think it's kind of optimized at this point, but usually we bait these two ants to fight this wasp. The wasp found a beetle, though. So I'm off script here. Kill the beetle to free up the wasp, I guess. But now I realize the ants are gone. Usually I need to distract them, but yeah, so I don't know. Next run might be even faster, really, if I can just ditch those ants entirely. Again, hitting plants 2 at a time if we can. Oops, there we go. And we'll pass on all the others. Here again, we have some opportunities for double hits. Really wanted that wood, apparently. I don't know about fighting this guy. I've never done this before. I just really want them seeds, though. Oh, wow. Really? We're near death here. The way this game works is the middle meter, the blue meter in the bottom left. If your nourishment level is over a certain threshold, you kind of gradually auto-heal. Also, we just used a bandage there, which gives us like 30 health over 30 seconds. Something like that. Just ate some food to raise the nourishment meter, so we should just be auto-healing as we go here. This ant should leash. More double plants. Uh-oh, he's coming. If there's a mob in the early game here that, like, you indeed do not want to get hit by, I suppose it is this one. It poisons slightly. I mean, it's not super dangerous, but, when poisoned, your stamina regen is also negatively impacted. We hang to the right here to hopefully avoid aggroing this beetle to our left. Now we kind of hang left to avoid aggroing the beetle to our right. We need a total of 35 seeds for the run. We do have a later opportunity as well. If we have it beforehand, though, it doesn't seem like the worst, even though we're using a subpar tool to get it. More opportunities for double plants here. One quote-unquote feature of this game that I'm really hoping they'll change to be more like Valheim is that you can't move your character while your inventory is open. Really frustrating to me. I'd love to just move in the direction I want to move in and check my inventory while I'm doing it, but it brings your character to a complete stop. We're going to place a workbench here, do some of our first crafting, mandible pickaxe, and clean up the inventory a little bit as well. Just drop that hatchet, drop excess mandibles, ant heads. We're going to fail to hit this stone a bunch of times. Here we go. There is some RNG in the resources that you get from these stones. Like we got 3 there. Three there. Nice. They can also drop 2. Our target number right now is 10. We need that for kind of the next level crafting station. We aggro this beetle on purpose. can go ahead and grab this stone, I guess. Getting hit doesn't really matter there. We need this bottle cap. It is also an ingredient for the next level crafting station. We aggro the beetle to hopefully distract that hornet, which is an actual scary enemy. Turns out he just wasn't interested from the get-go. So right now, we're still really in line with Fire Spark's video, which I definitely encourage you to check out. Aside from getting all that fiber, we did pretty much follow his route, though. All right, we set up a little kind of mini base here. I like to put it sort of high because sometimes mobs will be bugging you right now. And sometimes they just go away if you're kind of high up. So we crafted a bunch of bandages that give us that healing over time. We set up a bed and set our spawn point. We do this, cover the bed because we intend on sleeping in it later. Here we dump our inventory. And a feature of this game is that when you die, you respawn with your armor and whatever you were holding in your hands. So we're going on a mission right now that we're not going to return alive from. These are some high-level enemies here. The flies in this little sewer are the scariest enemies to me. They do a lot of damage. I can't figure out how to dodge them. The cockroaches hit really hard too, but they're a little easier to dodge and stuff. So there's just this mid to late game spear hanging out down here, and we put it in our hands and pass away. And since we had it equipped, we wake up with it at our little spawn we just set up. This spear is exceptionally good, way better than we have business having right now. So we just quickly repair our armor. Another facet of this game is tools and armor repair for cheap if they are not very badly damaged, but they cost resources if they're, halfway broken already or whatever. Now we're seeking out this cockroach. We need his loot. Critical hit there, nice. The dodges are going well so far. Oh, that was 2 attacks in kind of quick succession. Big hit there. We can take like 3 hits from this guy. Oh, there's 2. We can maybe take 4. So we got 3 heavy chitin there. As far as I can tell, that is always what a cockroach drops. We need 10 heavy chitin for the run. We do need more stone, but we're going to pass on it until we have a better tool to harvest it with. We need a lot of flint for the run. Ooh, don't you have a cooldown on that attack, bro? This guy's going ham. Okay, now he's chilling out. He's weird. Oh, so creepy, dude. Ow. Try to pull off a bandage here. It takes a minute to apply. Where are you going? Oh, I thought that would do it. We use the heavy attack with the spear a lot. I tend to prefer it. Apply a bandage with the empty stamina bar while it recharges. Can't run and apply a bandage at the same time. So the flint age has begun. A little more advanced in this game than it is in, say, Valheim. That guy, not much of a bother anymore with our crazy spear. If memory serves, it's a total of like 34 flint for the run. I don't really count it as I go. These nodes are all in the same place every time. Basically just hit them all. Again, there is some RNG, so it's possible we could craft a better pickaxe before we harvest that one. But it's pretty much automatic that we'll be able to after we hit it. So we turn those seeds that we got in the early game into seed oil, which in turn allows us to craft refined wood here at this like second tier workstation that we're able to make with the bottle cap, the screw, and some wood and stuff. So we make a pickaxe here, and we'll start noticing rocks and flint take a lot fewer hits. Throw away the old pickaxe. Some of the inventory management in this game drives me nuts. Pick up the old pickaxe. Whoops. Stone's now 3 hits, but we go ahead and swing 4 times for good measure. Haha. So I think those used to be 5 hits. Flint used to be 7. Try to work up a little momentum for the jump there. Can't really control directionality of jumps too well, like while you're in the air. Like you can in Valheim and Mario. These plants here have like really weird hitboxes. Kind of looks like you should just be able to walk through all this or over it, but alas, no. So like I said, we need a total of 10 heavy chitin for the run. 3 from each cockroach for sure. So we have 6 right now. This will be 9, and then there's a chance that it can drop from this hornet here. We're just trying to farm, live a peaceful life, though. So we bait these two to fight each other. Need a total of 3 insect fur for the run. This hornet is always going to drop 2, as far as I can tell. Cockroach, worse for wear. And our hornet did drop heavy chitin, so we have all that we need for the run. We do have another opportunity at a hornet later. Set up a campfire. We've eaten all our starter food. We craft some jerky out of the cockroach meat. Appetizing, I know. Since we've harvested all the flint, we can now make the remainder of the tools that we want for the run. These shears allow us to harvest silk, and the hatchet allows us to harvest these saplings that we're about to go ham on. These saplings have a great drop rate for wood. And the next stage of the run kind of requires a bunch of wood. They give us fiber and resin too. Nice. Stamina. I think in like 8 out of my 10 runs at this, I have not had enough seeds. This time we do, though, so we would have had to have hit those plants behind us now if we didn't have it, but we do, so we're just move on. We're always kind of competing against the nighttime here. We're going to end up back at our little mini base that we set up earlier. And if we get there before nightfall, we avoid some night spawns that they don't really present a challenge, but they take a little time. Gotta kill them because we intend on sleeping. And, yeah, as familiar, you can't sleep when there are enemies around. All right, got a bunch of wood, fiber, etc. Fiber is the only ingredient for the bandages that we kind of use a lot of throughout the run. Our armor number is very low. All the enemies in the gray lands over here, the concrete parking lot or whatever, hit really hard. Try to avoid fall damage? I don't know. We did it. All right, manage a quick repair here. And back into the depths. We bring all our gear this time. We intend on surviving. Relatively safe place to harvest scrap metal for iron. Need a total of 15 ore, essentially. Iron shards. We need 15. These little deposits, there's RNG. They'll drop what seems to be between 3 and 5. So theoretically, you could get what you need in 3 of these little piles. Usually takes 4. It can take 5 sometimes. Since you can't move and open the inventory, I try to just like count as I go on the right side of the screen there. Oh no. Oh no. These guys are so scary. Get the food in the hot bar. Bandage up because we're about to maybe fight a thing. We do have to hit a 5th scrap metal pile this run. The reason we slept a minute ago is you get a bonus spider right here. If it is nighttime, a nocturnal spider. We would have to fight it. Use the shears to harvest silk. We need a total of 10 silk for the run. See some spider legs on the right side of the screen there. That spider is always here. Sometimes it kind of gets stuck in its little cave thingy, though. This appears to be one of those times. So we can call that good RNG. These spider cocoons will drop either 2 or 3 silk. So it's possible to harvest 4 only and get the number you need. Majority of the time you're going to have to harvest 5. Clean up the inventory a little bit. There was some other junk I could have dropped there, but I didn't see. I don't know. Hard to tell the icon sometimes. All right, we're going to put all that wood to work that we harvested from the saplings, or some of that wood, rather, and build our way out of here. Down here for the silk. There are probably other ways to take the tunnels out of here without building, but flies and cockroaches abound, and they're rough enemies that take time to kill. I guess it takes time to repeatedly climb these ladders and then fall down as well, but we're doing it. Get up. Fire off a quick repair here. I'd craft 1,000,000 bandages if I were you. Yep, there you go. I am you, so haha. I'm actually experimenting with new pathing right now, figuring it out as I go, as you can maybe tell by my camera movement. We did it, though. Success. I used to take kind of a roundabout way to get where we're going, and this seems like it might be better. We're going to the dumpster, friends. Man, these guys hit so hard. Slap down a clutch bed there. We did claim it as our spawn. There we are. Wake up right where we were. Pick up your stuff, dude. Pick up your stuff. We don't strictly need to kill this hornet. I think we have the insect fur required for the run. And we have the heavy chitin as well. But we gotta pass by him. He was just fighting flies a second ago, we could see from kind of far away, so he's a little messed up already. Got him. We are poisoned, so we heal up with a bandage here. I think we ate recently just for good measure. There can be flies up here too. I think that's who the hornet was fighting though. Oh, there are flies up here. Yeah, 20 per hit. It's rough. All right, we bandage up, and here's the boss. The Black Hornet. Game just got an update. Hornet's audio seems weird to me. Taking lots of hits. Ooh, close one. We do have a bed just right downstairs, so wouldn't be the end of the world if we died here, but we'd obviously prefer not to. If you follow kind of a linear line in the game, this will be the third boss. Not the best boss fight in the world. It's not horrible though. Like, any fight you survive is okay. Boss effectively has two moves. There's the close-up sting, which I guess it kind of has like two different animations and audio cues for. And then there's the like heavy dash. He'll always prep for the heavy dash like that, putting his body upright kind of. I mostly use audio keys to dodge. You tend to be able to get more damage in when it does the quick sting. You do a lot of waiting for it when it's setting up for the dash. Alright, had to kill that for the Sapphire Wing. Mission accomplished. I do that little jump there because you can kind of get caught in the ridges of, what is that, a lid to a dumpster? I don't know. Contrary to Valheim, the weather seems to be entirely random in this game. Your average, like, rainy day won't affect your gameplay at all, whereas in Valheim it kind of does. All right, we're putting the rest of those seeds to work to craft lots of refined wood here. Now we craft a tannery only to unlock the loom recipe. Craft a loom, make a bunch of fiber string, use the fiber string to craft a windmill, which in turn unlocks the like kiln recipe. Make a bunch of stone bricks with our remaining flint and stone. Oh, it's a furnace. Make some coal. Use the coal for iron with a little bit of excess coal. That's included in the recipe for the breastplate. Now, this person is kind of an armorer like that first dude we talked to in the beginning. Have to go through some dialogue options. Doing a little click speeds up the dialogue. And Ironwing Breastplate, boom. Kind of stopped the timer when I equipped it. So there is an earlier version of winged armor in this game. This one has a super high protection value and a pretty good cold value. The game goes through seasons. Get cold in the winter and stuff. Let's do a big wingsuit demo here. Hurry up, dude. Oh. Don't know how necessary these stairs are. Gonna glide our way into the swamp, though. Pretty cool. The wings, like, majorly affect your mobility, obviously. Here's the instance where weather does kind of affect actual gameplay. You have to seek shelter and keep it, otherwise you take, like, big damage over time. But yeah, now we're in scary Spiderland. May try to, like, do a take all bosses run. I think I would open with this run effectively. Just get the good protection and wings and go from there. We'll see. Thanks for watching. See you around.